Welcome once again to the Norse Code. I'm Mike Lund, and today we're going to talk women's golf and women's tennis. But first, let's get right to the news. The men's tennis team picked up a huge win over conference power Sacramento State in their final home match of the season last Saturday, winning 4-3. The Vikings had never beaten the Hornets but pulled out the win thanks to decisive doubles points and wins from Stuart Tierney, Ethan Lopez, and Ian Reisenhoover, all in singles. The Vikings still have a chance to make the Big Sky tournament as they head out on the road for conference matches against Southern Utah and Northern Arizona. The women's tennis team picked up a 4-3 conference win at Southern Utah last weekend, and that victory has set the stage for a chance to clinch a spot in the Big Sky tournament with a win over Idaho this Saturday in the Vikings' final home match of the season. Later in the show, we'll speak with head coach Jay Sterling about that important match and which players Viking fans should watch for. The softball team was swept on the road at the hands of reigning regular season champion Idaho State last weekend. The Vikings do go on the road again this weekend. They play at North Dakota before returning home on April 21st to face a Pac-12 opponent in Oregon State. Admission for that game and all PSU softball games at Gordon Faber Sports Complex in Hillsboro are free. The Viking football team wrapped up its second week of spring practice with a scrimmage last Friday at Stock Community Field. Coach Bruce Barnum's team ran 90 plays in an extended workout. You can see video highlights of that scrimmage at govikes.com or go to PSU's YouTube page. And we remind you that the Vikings will have another scrimmage this Friday at Stock Community Field beginning at 3 p.m. Fans are welcome to attend that. The spring game and barbecue will take place on Saturday, April 25th. That's at 2 p.m. at Stock Community Field. All fans are welcome to attend. The Viking women's 4x100 relay team highlighted the track team's performance last week at the John Knight Twilight at Western Oregon. The Vikings ran 45.92 seconds, breaking the previous meet record. In addition to the relay team, 3 Viking men picked up victories in individual events, including T. Roy Brown in the 1500, Andrew Landstrom in the 5000, and Rockwell Tufty in the high jump. This week, the Viking team will split up, with some heading to the prestigious Mount Sac Relays in California, while the rest of the team will compete in Eugene at the Oregon Relays. The Viking women's golf team is practicing this week in preparation for the Big Sky Championship, which begins Sunday in Chandler, Arizona. The Vikings are the defending Big Sky champions and feature Big Sky individual champion Aram Choi. PSU has won 7 titles in the last 12 seasons, but they go into this week's tournament ranked behind Idaho and Northern Arizona. When we come back, we'll talk with head coach Kailin Downs about her team and what they have to do to pull off another championship run. We're here with women's golf coach Kailin Downs as the Viking golf team gets prepared for the Big Sky Conference Championship tournament starting this Sunday. And we're going to talk a little bit about the team and how they're getting ready. The Vikings, Kailin, the defending Big Sky champions, but this year a little different. Idaho has joined the league, and they're a top 100 program right now, and they actually come into the tournament kind of as the favorite. So how do you prepare your team to face this team actually as a kind of an underdog going into the tournament?
Yeah, a much different situation than last year as far as not being the team to beat. I feel like we have really good vibes at Ocotillo, so I'm confident going into this week knowing that we have some big things to do in order to catch Idaho. There's some other teams also, Northern Arizona, Montana. It's tighter this year than it was last year. We have beat Idaho this year. We beat them twice in the fall, and they've beat us a few times. So I feel like at this point it's anyone's game, 3 rounds of golf.
Well, it really is. And, you know, the one thing you want to have when you go into a tournament like that is someone you can lean on, and the Vikings certainly have that with Aram Choi. She's a 2-time Conference Player of the Year and the defending conference champion. And how much do you rely on her ability? She's basically broken all the records here at Portland State and had a great career.
We rely on her a lot. I feel like with her last round at the Wyoming tournament, she's going to feed off that. She shot 69, and again, she likes Ocotillo. She likes the conference championship. She likes that competition. She's up for Player of the Year again. It's kind of tight between her and Leilani Kim from Idaho, so I think it's going to come down to the conference championship. That might help Aram to spur her into playing really good golf, but we rely on her a lot.
Yeah, I know Aram, always a very motivated player, and she likes the challenge. Last year shot 5 under at Ocotillo Golf Resort, so we'll probably need that type of performance from her again. Now let's talk about the team's play this year. In the fall, pretty strong play. In the spring, it's been a little bit inconsistent. So what have you been working on with your players to get them prepared for the conference championship?
Talking about and working on just that, consistency, not making the big numbers, compounding errors. So we're going to hit some poor golf shots. That's golf. It's a game of misses. So when you do miss a shot or have a bad shot, how do you recover? How do you play smart? Don't try and save a miraculous par, but instead take your bogey and make it up somewhere else with a birdie. We've been working a lot on that. Of course, short game, name of the game. But I really do feel like we have good vibes heading into Ocotillo.
Okay, and along those lines of good vibes, I will throw out that your final round prior to going into Ocotillo was the best round of the spring. Shot 300 in the final round last week at the Wyoming Classic. Do you think the team, that carries over at all for the team?
I think it should, and I hope it does. Had a really good performance out of Aram and Val Trio. Finally got her doing what she can do. She shot 72. I think Alyssa is capable of a whole lot more than she's been doing, and I'm confident that she can step it up. Hansel's been really consistent, but very capable of lower scores. And Kelly, she was 1 over through 15 holes when we played our match against Montana at Ocotillo the weekend before the Wyoming tournament. So all in all, I think we're capable of a whole lot.
Okay, and going into that tournament, seniors Aram Choi and Kelly Miller could possibly be their final tournament. So they want to keep playing golf. What do you tell your team to get them ready when they go into that 54-hole event?
That's always tough when we get to this point of the year because it's a reality that it could be, but none of us want it to be. So each day, just go in, play our game of golf. We can't control what anybody else does. Focus on ourselves, focus on playing our best golf. And in the end, if that means we win and we're still playing, that's awesome. And if we play our best and we get beat, can't hang our heads about that.
Okay, well, good luck to you and the team. And the Vikings will be playing Sunday through Tuesday at Ocotillo Golf Resort, the Big Sky Conference Championship. You can follow live scoring if you go to govikes.com. You'll find the link right there. Vikings have won 7 conference championships in the last 12 years. They'll be going for number 8. When we come back, we'll talk with tennis coach Jay Sterling. We're here with women's tennis coach Jay Sterling. They have a big match this weekend, Saturday at Club Green Meadows in Vancouver, 1 p.m. The Viking women play the University of Idaho. And very simply, if they win that match, they're going to get into the Big Sky Conference tournament. There are some other possibilities, but we're going to talk about that match right now with Jay. Jay, it's a big match for you. What do you tell your team as they go into something that important?
Well, it's a great match for us. There's a lot riding on the match. We'd certainly like to go into conference championships with a win, especially a win against one of the top teams in our conference. That win would give us a winning season in conference. It would give us a winning season overall and a lot of confidence going into the conference championships. So there's a lot on the line for us this weekend for sure. There are some other mathematical ways that we could get in, rely on other people in the event of a loss, but we've kind of relied on ourselves all season. We like to take care of our own business, so that's our focus, and that's what we're going to try and do on Saturday.
Well, you certainly want to be playing your best when you get into the conference tournament. And if you get into the conference tournament, it'd be the second year in a row for your program, a program that's really been growing the past few years. And talk about how important that has been for you.
That's really important. It's been a goal for the teams the past couple of years, 3 years actually, to get into conference championships. 2 years ago, we were 1 win away from getting in. We got in last year, we got in this year. So it just is a testament to the hard work and dedication that the team is putting in every year. And you know, I can have a vision, but my vision isn't important if they don't share in that. And it's been a team vision, and this team is super dedicated to being successful. And it's just a testament to the hard work that this program has been putting in the past few years. And you know, we're happy, but we want to go and we also want to win, and we want to be higher seeds. And so we're not content. So next year, regardless of what happens this season, I can guarantee you it's going to be a continued goal to make the conference championship and to win one. That's our ultimate goal here at Portland State.
Okay, let's talk about some individuals. You've had some great individual performances this year. Tracy Dong has set some team records along the way. Talk about her play.
Tracy's incredible. She's come onto the team and really found her place here. She's a super competitor, unbelievably fun to watch. If anybody has been out to the match, or if they can get out to a match and take some time to watch her court, you're going to see somebody leave everything they have, their heart and soul, smeared all over that tennis court. And that's the reason for her success. She works hard in practice, she works hard in weights, she works hard in the matches. She's an inspiration to the rest of the team when she's out there. She's set the highest number of wins for Big Sky Conference wins ever in the program. She's on track to have the highest winning percentage overall in program history. She's set the record for number of wins at number 3, and this is just her first year here. So she has a bright future ahead of her. It was so nice to have her on the team, and she does it in such a relaxed demeanor too. She competes hard, but she's got a great attitude. She's the ultimate display of grace and class on the tennis court, and we're really proud to have her on our team.
Well, a great season for Tracy. How about a few other individuals who've really stood out for you?
Well, really the heart of our lineup has been the machine of this team again, as it has been the past few years. Sabina Preda at number 4 has had a good season, and she's been battling injuries all season long, and she's competed and worked hard and had a great season. We've had Sienna Perry as a freshman coming in at line number 2, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman, and she has been very dominating at line 2 and has a great win percentage. Megan Govey, who we haven't had the past couple of weeks. She's been battling an injury. We hope to have her back this weekend and certainly for conference championships. She is another one on our team and throughout her career that has just almost been a guaranteed point wherever she plays in the lineup. Another great competitor. So, you know, those 3 have really put a lot of effort in and have been a really important part of our success this season.
Okay, Megan Govey, you said she has been injured a bit. She's a little bit in question. Alexa McDonald, those 2 are seniors. Saturday is going to be senior day when you play Idaho. So talk about what those seniors, that's always a very important thing in college athletics in any sport, your final home opportunity, and just talk about those 2 individuals in the program.
Sure. You know, we're still not certain what the lineup's going to look like on Saturday, but regardless of, you know, whether they're in or they're not, the program wouldn't be where it is today without them. I've put a lot on their shoulders since they came in 4 years ago. They came in here with nothing but a vision. When I recruited them, that's all I could share with them because we didn't really have a lot of success to talk about at that time. So all I could share with them was a vision of what we wanted Portland State tennis to look like down the road and what we wanted them to be a part of. And we've done that. We have gotten to where we wanted to be, and we would not have been able to do that. There's no doubt we would not have been able to do that without the work and effort that they've put in here over the 4 years. These seniors are a super important part about where we are today, and I'm very, very proud of them and appreciative of them of everything that they've put in over their 4 years here.
Okay, well, a big day for women's tennis this Saturday as the Vikings host the University of Idaho. That's at Club Green Meadows, 1 p.m. Admission is free. Come on out and watch the Vikings in their final home match. We wish them luck, and we thank you once again for watching the Norse Code.